That's a wrap. The Wrap Party Podcast with Maney and Loren.
It's a Wrap Party Podcast, everybody. And today we have our special guest who's guest hosting for Loren while Loren's in Turks and Caicos, our friend Miranda.
That's right. That's right.
Did you have fun on your first day of hosting?
It was a dream come true. This has been a dream come true for me for so long. I have applied for the female position on Kiss 95.1's radio morning shows for 20 plus years, and I've gotten so far and then never got the spot. So this is my 2-day redemption arc, I'm calling it.
You applied with Ace and TJ.
Yes, I did.
And then we, in 2014, I was originally here with another morning show. They left to go work in Atlanta, and I was like, I ain't moving to Atlanta. I love Charlotte. I'm staying here. So they built a show around me.
Okay, no big deal.
For some reason.
No big deal. Hey.
So they built it around me.
NBD or NBN. Believe me, I had
I want to thank me. I want to thank me.
You know, there was a lot of people to thank for them deciding to do that.
Yeah.
But so then we did Radio Idol or something like that, where I had different co-hosts come in.
Huh.
And Loren was one of the co-hosts.
Dang.
And Roy, we already knew we were hiring Roy.
Okay.
So Roy happened to be here when Loren sat in the same day that Bruce Beasley, who was our CEO at the time, was here, and he listened to it, and he's like, oh my God, that show's really good. Let's just go with what they have in there now. And it was. And you know, that same day, we did a segment, Who Hasn't Showered the Longest? Because Roy was living in a hotel and hated the shower. And he wanted to go as long as he could. And he's like, I'm trying not to do any activity so I don't have to.
That's a hell of a challenge.
No shit.
I could do it.
But this guy.
I'm dirty.
But this guy said he hadn't showered in 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
We told him to come up. And we wanted to smell him.
Okay.
He came up into the studio. Roy gave the guy $20 for coming to the studio. Roy smelled him, and he's like, you know what? He's right. If he's lying, then he's lying, but he doesn't smell that bad.
Yeah.
That's the segment that Bruce Beasley heard and was like, I like this morning show. They're very out of the box. They had a listener come up, and they smelled him.
Shia LaBeouf did that for a role where he did all this crazy stuff. And one of the things was not showering for 4, 5, 6 months, something like that, just to get into character.
I love it when they really lock in like
they
that.
lock in. Like Jim Carrey locks in like that.
Daniel Day-Lewis locked in when he played Lincoln. Everybody had to refer to him as Lincoln on the set, even when they weren't shooting.
Yep. And then, oh my gosh, Matthew McConaughey, Leo DiCaprio, like the guys who lose 50 Cent, when they have to lose a ton of weight.
You look like a completely different, what
do they do?
50 Cent
that one
only
movie?
did liquid. He only drank liquid for 6 weeks, and he lost 55
That's
pounds for the
he
role.
owns vitamin water.
Yeah, well, it was probably a good plug for that. Yeah, probably. It was a marketing ploy, but it worked.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody.
Because we're talking about it right now.
Remember when Oprah got thrown off of Weight Watchers?
Yeah, because she took a GLP-1, and then Weight Watchers decided to start offering GLP-1 as part of their program. So I thought that was such a scandal.
Nah, totally scandal. So Miranda is just back from Disney, Big Al.
Yeah.
And she said that there was a disaster with Starbucks, but not in Disney. Where was the disaster?
No, it was in the airport
at Charlotte
MCO. At MCO.
That
in
airport
Orlando.
itself.
Yes, in
That
Orlando
airport
Airport. Yes. And so
No
there's
good?
a newer side of it where things are much more pulled together, and then there's the older side of it. But if you fly Frontier and Spirit like your
Like
budget
me,
girly does,
okay.
then we're in the older side. And so I'm not a Starbucks girly. I didn't even have the app downloaded. I don't drink coffee. That's right. I'm like this without caffeine.
Holy
okay?
shit.
Imagine me on it.
No.
No.
No wonder why Josh doesn't let you go to Starbucks. Your husband.
We talked about this. And so anyway, but I was hungry. And I do see people drinking these drinks, like the pink drink and the other fancy drinks.
Sometimes they look good.
I did. I just wanted to try it. I'm like, when
Sometimes
in
it be
Rome,
like, I want to wake up and get me a little frap.
I have time.
Yeah.
Why not? So I download the app. I place the mobile order. I place it at $2.39, everyone. Remember that time. $2.39. I place the order. It says it will be ready in 3 to 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I
so
get
about
up.
2:45
right?
at the latest.
I walk up at 2:45. I haven't heard her call my name yet. No big deal. That's fine. It's busy. It's always busy at a Starbucks at the airport. Always. But then the entire line that was wrapped around the regular line, they all got through and got their stuff. The other mobile orders are coming up and getting their things. So I finally, at 3 o'clock, I go up there. It's been 21 minutes since I placed my order. Okay. And I go up to the woman. I say, hi. I know you're doing great, by the way. You are so kind to everyone. You say the names loudly. I love that. I'm just wondering where my order is because I placed it 21 minutes ago, and I'm just wondering if maybe it got forgotten about.
There's one name I haven't quite heard.
And it's Miranda.
Mine.
It's not a common name. I wouldn't miss
Yeah.
it. Okay, so she goes, what did you order? I said, a grande pink drink and a bacon Gouda sandwich. She goes,
Simple.
yeah, simple. She goes, what's your name? And I said, Miranda. And so she picks up a little tag and she goes, it'll be out soon. Okay, I back up. 15 more minutes goes by. And the reason why I finally snapped, which I wasn't rude, but another girl came up and got a grande pink drink. I'm like,
because I know y'all making them and I didn't get mine and I've been sitting here waiting.
I said, ma'am, when did you place your order? She goes, literally as I walked up here, I hit go. And I said, okay.
Of course, your Wednesday Addams ass get it.
Yep.
And then I've been sitting here trying to be nice all morning.
Yep.
And I can't get my shit.
Yeah. Now, meanwhile, my plane is boarding at 3:10. So it is now 3:15. And I still don't have my stuff that I've already paid for. So I go back up to them and I said, I'm so sorry to bother you again. But that girl just got a grande pink drink and she placed the order 2 minutes ago. And I've been waiting now 36 minutes for mine.
Oh, no, that's right. Very specific.
What do I do in this case? And she goes, what's your name again? I said, Miranda. She goes, it'll be out in a few minutes. And then she shouts at me as I back away. She goes, the reason why you haven't gotten your thing is because we actually didn't have your order. It's not here. And I said, when I came up 15 minutes ago, you could have told me that.
Right.
But instead, you pretended to grab a sticker and say it'd be a couple minutes. I kept my cool because I am not trying to cause a scene. I have purple hair. People are filming everywhere at all times. I know that. But I said, my plane has been boarding now for a couple of minutes. I really need this stuff just so that I can get on it and not miss my flight over a sandwich and a pink drink. Thank you.
They know how to try you, boy.
So 2 minutes later, she's like, Miranda. Order for Miranda. I'm like, honey, we have talked so many times.
Awesome. Now you don't know me.
To act like you.
Give me my stuff.
I am standing right here. It was delicious. I'll say this. I shouldn't have tried it. I got the pink drink.
But
I should have never tried it.
Grande.
But it was tasty with that coconut milk in there. I was like, ooh, that is good.
I like to get mine with lemonade.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they do the refresher with the lemonade, and then they change it to the pink drink if it has the coconut in it. Well, I will tell you it was good. The sandwich hit, too. I was so hungry.
You didn't get anything for the rest of the family?
No, I was just by myself, remember? Oh, well, I went with my brother's family. They stayed. I was only able to go for 3 nights.
Right. You bailed on your own. Okay.
Yeah, and I wasn't with my own family either.
There is a really funny SNL skit from a long time ago. Jay Farrow, the comedian and actor, is in it, and they talk about Starbucks saying the names wrong. And it's the in-home Starbucks machine, which you can make Starbucks at home, and it also say your name wrong.
Oh, that is so funny.
So all of a sudden you hear order for Marfa, Marfa.
Yeah.
Order for Jason. And he's like, it's Jason. And the guy's like, it's ready. And the machine's like, it's ready.
It's like that Key and Peele skit with substitute teacher. So funny. My brother-in-law's name is Aaron, and that's the only way that they pronounce it is Aaron.
Yeah.
Jaqueline, and then my sister's
Jackie. We had a video
Jackie.
producer for years, and we called them Aaron.
That's right. I remember that. I'm a fan.
I know you are, and I love that. That's why we love having you in.
Yeah.
So Big Al, I called him last night. I said, Al, don't forget we have Miranda coming in tomorrow. If you can get in a little early and help us out, that'd be awesome. And he did. You were waiting for your Chinese food.
I was.
It was 9:00, Miranda.
PM?
9:00 p.m.
Okay.
And he was still waiting for his Chinese food.
How
What
long?
is your food cutoff time?
Oh, when will I stop eating?
If I haven't eaten by 9 would be my second or third meal because I have dinner at 6.
Oh, dang. No, I try to make dinner my last meal, and then I try
time?
not to eat anything else. 6:30?
Right. Okay. What are you doing eating at 9?
I was hungry. Shit.
But did you already eat once before at 6?
Okay, actually, I hadn't eaten all day.
Okay.
So it was like...
So why not eat at 6, though? Why'd you wait so late? Did you think you were going to
I
make
was
it
in
through?
traffic at 6.
Oh.
It'd just be by the time I get home, get settled for a minute, and then I had ordered. So it was it took their ass forever.
If I haven't had anything, I'll eat at 9. I have no problem doing that, but I also stay up until about 1 every day. So obviously that's going to change if this is my career. I will have to go to bed earlier.
Yes. You got to talk to your friend Loren. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think she's giving up her seat, but maybe she will.
I know she's not giving up her seat. She's really good at it.
I called Big Al, and instead of saying like nothing or just chilling, I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Just sitting here waiting on my Chinese food." And I was brushing my teeth to go to bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang.
You're living different lives. Do you have kids? No. So
he's got nieces and nephews, but he hides from them.
I sure do, because they eat me the hell up when they see me. I'll be like, y'all, I need a minute.
They just love uncles. They do.
I love them too. I also love.
Are you a Funcle? Are you the fun uncle?
I am.
That's why they love you.
Yeah.
They're hearing no's from their parents. They go to their
Funcle.
Funcle.
Like, let that girl have that ice cream. So
and you don't have to deal with any of the consequences of the sugar later on.
I very much so. Just live y'all best life. You know what I'm saying? It's like short. Like now is the best time in your life. Enjoy.
What'd you have?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Don't answer. Let's guess what Al's Chinese food order was.
What is your Chinese food order? I'm going to go with General Tso's chicken.
It's not bad. That's a go-to.
General Tso's chicken with fried rice and an egg roll.
I'm going to go fried rice. No, I'm going to go white rice, egg roll, and orange chicken instead of General Tso's.
So all answers could be acceptable, but last night I had the chicken wings, and then I had beef lo mein, and I didn't get you
didn't get a rice.
I didn't.
It doesn't come with it.
Yeah. Well, I switched it.
Okay.
I switched it instead of rice.
Are the wings
I am a white
good
rice
at a
kid.
Chinese food place?
The who?
The wings. They're good at a Chinese food place.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So, a lot of back in the day.
I don't want to be stereotypical, but trust me, Al knows where the good wings are at.
Okay.
It's true. No, I do. Chicken is my favorite food. It has always been. I care nothing about the
No way.
stereotypes. I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, shit
I
good.
trust you.
Oh, wait, we can cuss on this podcast?
What's that?
We can cuss on this podcast?
on the podcast you can.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I've been holding it in. Well, damn.
Well, fuck you, Starbucks.
Barista. Okay, that's a job I actually haven't had before. I have not been a barista. I haven't. And with the purple hair and nose ring and tats, many people think I should be, you know.
It would give
there's a
coffee
stereotype.
shop,
There's a stereotype for them.
Yeah. How long have you had your hair purple?
8 years.
And what triggered the purple hair?
I was launching my blog and my logo colors were like an ombre purple. And I just thought, how can I get more people to drive to the traffic on day one? What if I just said, hey, you have to go see what the logo looks like because it looks like my hair now. And it worked.
Did Kate Middleton talk about your hair?
She just said, you look fabulous, like
Oh,
head
the
to toe.
whole
And she went like
package.
this because I was in a bright blazer. I had the purple hair. And in a sea of London gray, I stood out.
You did.
No matter what. I was going to stand out no matter what.
Stop playing with me.
Yeah,
then.
it was a Walmart blazer, but it was good. It was good. I know my budget stuff, but I can make it look really
Let me
nice.
ask you this.
Yeah.
Because I was, Amanda and I were going over her resume on social media, my wife, when I said that Miranda's coming in. And you know Amanda, and Amanda knows you. And so I was looking at your Insta, and you do like try-ons and all that stuff.
Yep.
How long out of your day does that take?
Yeah, well, so
She was doing bathing suit try-ons, by the way.
Yeah, I do a bathing suit try-on every year.
Which is important for the women because you ask a Loren who's sitting here, the worst thing to shop for women are bathing suits and jeans, from what I hear.
It very true. And everybody has a different body type, and bathing suit and jean manufacturers don't really take that into account.
Right.
There's
Just
only so
push
much you
stuff
can
out.
do. Yeah, they're just trying to push it out. But yeah, and no matter what size I was, so I lost 75 pounds in the last year. And so no matter what size I was always doing the bathing suit try on, which was important because people weren't seeing girls who were pushing 200 pounds trying on
Popping
bathing
out
suits
with the
on the
bathing suit
internet.
on.
Yeah. But I was doing it, and I was very proud to do it and represent people. And of course, I do understand that that's
It's
why
much better now. No matter what
easier.
size you are, what weight you are, is represented better now.
Yes.
Even the mannequins in the stores.
Yes.
As they should be.
Oh, yeah. And my husband has a little issue with that because he's like, now women, there's all the size mannequins, but still with guys, there's no dad bod mannequins. They are still
they're gonna
jacked
do a
and they are
dad bod
still ripped.
mannequin.
So he's like, I wonder when that's going to happen and why aren't the men up in arms?
I feel like with men, They literally just give us clothes. It don't be no style.
I don't need to look at the fucking mannequin.
It don't be no. It just be like, here's a blue jean and a t-shirt.
I don't need to see it on
and
something.
if you care, you just go to a tailor anyway.
Do you look at a mannequin? Do women look at the mannequins and say, okay, I could that works?
It doesn't really make a difference
to
me.
With the mannequins.
Yeah, I think that we could do it. I'm someone who knows my body so well because I do this for a living that a mannequin would never sway me to try something on just because it was on
So how
them.
long does it take you if you try on 5 suits?
Yeah,
how long does that take you to produce your?
Well, I mean, I have to go through hundreds of bathing suits online just to find some to order. Then I have to pay for all of them up front. Then they come in. Then I get a spray tan. And I do my once a year leg shaving.
They don't
I only
pay for
shave
that stuff?
once a year, huh?
As an influencer, they don't pay for you to try on. Like Amazon doesn't pay you to try on their shit. So why are you doing it?
Because I make money after the fact on commissions when people do purchase through my links.
Bang.
Yes. So
you
then
gotta sell it first.
So then I do the spray tan. Then I try on all of the suits, and it will take me, maybe 10 to 15 minutes per suit. Because one, I have to do all the transitions, whatever reel I've decided to do. I have to think about the transitions, and then I have to film myself talking about it. What do I like? What don't I like? What does it have pads that are removable? Are there adjustable straps? And then I have to take pictures. And then I take all them off. So, yeah, it takes probably hours to do just one reel and one try on, then take them all off. Then I have to edit the reel.
You do
I have
it yourself,
to upload
or you
it.
have
I have
an intern?
to it's all me, baby. Then you have to do the caption. Then you have to link all of the things on your like to know it.
That.
I mean, there's just a million. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I only get 1% commission. So I have to sell. Think of it. I have to sell 100,000 suit, like thousands of dollars just to earn back what I paid for one suit.
Fuck.
Yeah, I only make 1%.
Wow.
On Amazon.
Thanks, Bezos.
I know, which is why I try to tell people, hey, I can, as long as you go through any link of mine, anywhere, if you just go through any link of mine that I share from Amazon and you don't even buy that thing, but you go buy whatever else you were planning on needing, I still make 1% of whatever your total checkout is. So if you're buying cat food or whatever, just go through one of my links. Jeff gets less and I get a little bit of a kickback.
Right.
Yeah.
Big Al's Insta is just a thirst trap. So
let me see.
You should follow.
Let me see.
You should follow Al Beasy.
Let me see, especially if you're a thirst trap.
Yes.
We've already talked. My husband's not jealous.
And
so.
he likes scary movies, so there's a picture of Al in Joker makeup.
I love Halloween. I do.
I love Halloween.
I feel like that's the time to just really fuck it.
Well, most girls use Halloween to be sluts, right?
And that's fun.
And
what?
That's the best. Those are the best pictures. If you go to somebody's Instagram, you look at Halloween and 4th of July. That's where you're guaranteed to see the most skin from a guy's standpoint.
Absolutely agree with that.
It's a 50-year-old married man saying it.
I know, that's okay, but instead I went the opposite way. So a couple years ago, Top Gun Maverick had just come out. Mm-hmm. We loved the movie. And I was like, you know what? I could be, Josh wanted to be, not Goose, Rooster. His son, Joshua, wanted to be Rooster. So I'm like, okay, I'll be Tom Cruise. He's like, yeah, okay. Most girls go slutty, I go man.
Right, yeah.
So at that point, my roots had grown out like 2 inches. I really needed to bleach my hair and do it. I do it myself. But the roots had grown out, so I was like, you know what? All I have to do is cut down to the roots, and I already have short brown hair, just like Tom did. So I did. I cut it all off.
Holy shit, that's funny.
Cut it all off.
That's what I'm talking about, putting yourself in the
character. And I walked into that
Mm-hmm.
party, and my friends were like, is that a wig? And I said, no, I cut it all off. They were shook. So it's people haven't seen me without my purple hair for so long. They were like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I go hard at Halloween.
Look at Freddy Krueger Al.
I love it. Yes.
Oh, good job.
2020
Good
me.
job.
That was I think the first time I really got into some special effects.
Noise. Yeah, you did.
He
You got
doesn't
the
mess
blood
around.
dripping. Yeah, it's important for me to go hard. My kids love Halloween. It's definitely one of our favorite holidays.
There's his Joker look.
Nice. Okay.
And I feel like I always be trying to put my little Al Beasy
and you're
spin
doing
on
a
it,
really good picture too of it. You're setting the mood.
I always try to give it a good.
I'm loving it.
Meanwhile, I take a picture or like
Maney's pictures be like,
yeah, I took a picture of a bunch of boxes that were delivered yesterday,
down,
and the rug was crinkled up, and Amanda's like, you can't post a picture of the crinkled up rug. I go, real life, girl.
Yeah,
real life.
this is real life.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
enough.
okay. You don't have to be totally edited. And like my whole thing is about being relatable. So I'm never going to use a filter. You're never going to have to question if this is what I really look like. What I look like on the internet is what I look like in person. My attitude and personality on the internet is exactly how I am in person. You get exactly what you see no matter what from me. And I'm okay with that. The other people may not be, but I'm okay with that.
I think we should end the podcast there. That's a good ending.
Clock it.
There
That's
you
the
go.
benediction.
That's a wrap party. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget, if you're listening to this on wherever you listen to podcasts, you could watch us on YouTube. Like and subscribe, The Maney and Loren Morning Show.
Drop a comment, all of that.
There you go.
Hey, it's Loren from the Maney and Loren Morning Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out our behind the scenes content or our War of the Roses.